Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Kristen and today I'm sharing with you guys some DIYs with the Dollar Tree houses. I found a ton of different kinds and I want to show you guys what I did with them. So let's jump into the video. Hold up, I am on my way. I'm in motion. All right, you guys, this first DIY, I'm be using this house with the shelf attached. This was recently found at my Dollar Tree. I had to pick up a couple of these because I thought it was so stinking cute. And I'm just using the Waverly chalk paint in white to paint this house. I wanted white, so I had to do about 3 coats of it. And then I just typed out with my Cricut a little Christmas saying or a poem or whatever you may call it. I've seen it on Pinterest and we always miss somebody around the holidays. I feel like it is when we miss them the most. But it says, Christmas in heaven, what did they do? They come down to earth to spend time with you. So save them a seat, just one empty chair. You might not see them, but they will be there. And I just loved this saying. I just really wanted this in my home for the holidays. And that little tiny wreath is actually from Dollar General. And then the chair you're going to see in just a second that I tied this all with is, my mom had it and I knew she had some sort of chair like this. And I think she picked it up at Tractor Supply and it was an ornament. And I just ended up kind of just ripping the ornament piece off so you couldn't even tell. And you're going to see I just dry brushed a little with some black chalk paint. You can barely tell, but I just wanted to give it a little more dimension. But I absolutely love this one. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. All right, so I noticed these shadow box houses are back and I kind of do some of the same similar things that I do every single year with these shadow boxes. I just rip the backs off, peel that paper off the back, and then I just trace around, use my own scrapbook paper. This scrapbook paper is from Hobby Lobby. If you guys want to know how much I paid for it, it was 69 cents. Luckily, I was able to do 2 projects with it, so it didn't seem as bad. And then I just glue the back right on. These tiny little Christmas trees are from Dollar Tree. I thought they were so cute. I was just kind of messing around with them to see what they would look like in this little shadow box. And so I just started gluing them down and adding some smaller trees to the front. I think this turned out really cute. You could add something to the back side of this or the top. I chose just to leave it as is, but this is all for inspiration. And hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling in. I would throw the next shadow box house project right after the other one, and this came off really easy. Scrapbook paper, and I found these really cute little what are they called? Trucks. Yeah, that's what they're called. Those are from Dollar General. They were 3 for $1 or 3 for $3. 3 for $3, $1 a piece. And I had to pick up both sets because I love the red truck, but I also love like just the wood type of truck. Anyways, more scrapbook paper from Hobby Lobby and just gluing this right to the back like the other one. Next, I am just gluing the truck right to the bottom of this, and this was really cute as is. You could really leave it like this. I love the background, especially the scrapbook paper, but I wanted to add a bow, so here we go with these little buffalo check bows, and those are also from Dollar Tree. Having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling. These houses are actually from Target, but I have seen and I have purchased like cutout houses like this, very similar, minus the chimney part, from Dollar Tree. So I thought I would just do a little something with these. I decided to use this Waverly chalk paint. This is in the crimson color, and I am painting the front, the back, the tops, the sides with this color. Next, I'm just using this music note scrapbook paper, and I'm just going to be laying it right on top of these wood house pieces and just using a glue stick. And I gotta admit, this glue stick has actually lasted a while, and all the scrapbook paper is nice and good, and it is not coming off. I plan on putting some of these houses in like a tier tray or a 3-tier tray. I have a ton of them, so I think that these sizes are perfect for that. Next, I'm just going to be adding some twine around here, and I just tied it on the back side and just wrapped it around quite a few times, and then that was pretty simple. I think I've done this in a ton of DIYs before. I'm sure so many people have just wrapped twine. But I'm going to wrap twine around the center of this house, and then I'm going to be just using these cute little snowflakes, wood-shaped snowflakes from Dollar Tree, and just tying it right to the center of this because it just needed something a little extra. Like if I would have had jingle bells, I definitely would have used jingle bells instead. But snowflake it is for now. And then on the other one, I just ended up using some berry garland. This was from fall time, but it looks like Christmas to me. I just wrapped it twice around there, and I kind of played around with it and moved it around just a little bit to see what it looks like. I'm not sure if I am 100% in love with that, but it's still really cute. This next one is a chalkboard house from Dollar Tree and a Let It Snow wood piece from Dollar Tree as well. And I'm just taking some Waverly chalk paint in white and painting this. And then once that is done, I'm just going to be gluing it to the bottom of the house. Yes, I know it's plain. There's so many things I could probably do with it, but I like it this way, and I think it looks so good. It kind of reminds me of like one of those like modern type farmhouse, modern Christmas decor, just because of the wood and the black and the white, but I love it.
And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sun said it is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue.
This one I'm going to be using 2 of these wood houses with the foam flowers. I just go outside and use my sander and sand these down. This is just a green color. It starts with an M. I can't pronounce it, and I don't want to. So if anyone wants to put their pronunciation on the comments, please don't. I get that way too often. Anyways, I just use my Cricut for these too. If you don't have a Cricut, you can use stickers, but honestly, the Cricut Joys are dirt cheap right now with like the whole bundle thing. So if you want something small to start with, I don't have the Joy, but I would love to have it because you can do similar and small projects like this. Anyways, added a tree to the green one and a wooden sparkly star to the top. And this, I'm going in with a Waverly chalk paint in the crimson color and painting this. I painted every single side of this house. I sometimes half it, if you know what I mean. But yeah, no, not this time. I painted every single side 2 times. And then I just typed Merry Christmas. This is like a bread. I want to say it's a bread font. I know that sounds silly. French bread font. It's in the Cricut design space. The T did start to come off, moved it back. You know, no biggie. You just with my little transfer tape. It does happen. So if you guys are still trying to figure out your Cricut and stuff like this messes up, it messes up for me too. And I've been using a Cricut for over a year or 2 now, maybe 2 years. It's been a while. Yeah, using another one of these little wreaths. And like I said, this was from Dollar General. These are so cute. They come in a 3-pack. I bought them all. All two of them is what I bought. And this is what they look like when they are all done. How stinking cute are these? They're so simple, but I think they're adorable for Christmas.
Ooh, yeah, that's what we do. We'll be chilling and having a good.
This last one, I'll be using one of these little wood houses with the shelves again, some scrapbook paper, and I'm just going to be tracing this out and cutting out the scrapbook paper. I don't normally show this stuff, but just in case you had no idea what I was doing behind the scenes, this is what I was doing. And then with my good old glue stick, the nice part was I did lay the scrapbook paper over the top of this first, just to make sure it wasn't going to see through, and it doesn't. So that is amazing that I did not have to paint this beforehand. I just laid it out, rubbed it on, good to go. 3 of these bottle brush Christmas trees. These were from Dollar Tree. How cute are these? These look great. And I know I picked up similar ones last year from Walmart, but I love these. $1, perfect. And then I just added a bow to the top of this. And when it's done, you can't really tell it's a house, but I think this is really, really cute. And I love the houses with the background and the bow. I love it all. But you guys, that is it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel, I would love if you consider sticking around and subscribing. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Good time.